Alright guys, so basically I wanted to make a video updating everyone on my opinion on GoHighlevel SaaS. I know I said before that I think it's a software that isn't really a software, it isn't really a SaaS, it's really more of an automation service that's provided to businesses. I think there is an opportunity, right? Because here's how I look at it. I personally use Deputy to manage my other business, my cleaning business. And when I was new to using Deputy MYOB, which is an accounting software, I had no clue how to use it, and it was very hard for me to learn it myself. So I had to pay an accountant to take me through MYOB and Deputy. So I had to learn it through the accountant, and obviously once I've learned it, I can do things myself. I can do pay runs, I can do rostering, timesheets, everything myself. So it's kind of similar with GoHighlevel SaaS. You can you can either provide it as an automation service where the person who is promoting GoHighlevel SaaS, does all the automation, sets up everything, sets up the Facebook ads, sets up the automated SMS response, sets up the automated emails, everything. You can provide that as a service, as an agency, as an automation agency. Or the other option is you can teach business owners how to use GoHighlevel SaaS. You can teach them how to set up their workflows, how to set up integrations, everything. You can teach them how to use it. And then once you taught them how to use it, you can offer that as a SaaS. So I think when I said before, what I said previously, I take back what I said. I said that SaaS was only offered as an automation service. It's very hard to sell it directly as a software. I take back what I said. Okay, I made a mistake. I take back what I said. It can be offered as an actual SaaS, but I would say it's not as easy to sell it as an automation service. And the way I also look at it is that there's a lot of business owners use a lot of different software. They need accounting software, they need marketing software, CRM, and then now with GoHighlevel SaaS, which is an automation software, it's a lot of software to manage. So I would say it's probably best for smaller businesses if you want to just sell it directly to them, because they probably have more time to manage, setting up stuff like this. But yeah, I take back what I said. It can be offered not just as an automation service, but it can be offered as a SaaS. I just think it's a bit harder to sell it as a SaaS compared to an automation service. But yeah, it can be offered as a SaaS. Now, the other option, I mean, let's be honest, GoHighlevel SaaS is very simple to use for most people. Not for most people actually. For most tech savvy people, it's pretty simple to use. Most business owners probably, like, let's be honest, business owners, they're not very tech savvy, especially if you're going for these local businesses. They're not very tech savvy. So GoHighlevel for them would be hard to use. But for most of us tech savvy people, it's pretty easy to use. But the thing is, GoHighlevel SaaS is honestly, let's be honest, if you're someone who is into automation and you understand all this stuff, GoHighlevel is just an overpriced version of Zapier. Let's be honest. Zapier does pretty much the same thing as GoHighlevel SaaS, and obviously it does have all these invoicing features and all this website builder and stuff like that. That's true, but in terms of the automation, like, Zapier does the same thing, and Zapier is way less expensive. So you're honestly selling GoHighlevel SaaS to people who don't really have a big understanding of tech, and they don't really know about Zapier and automation and all this tech stuff. They don't know about this. That's how it's easy to sell to them, because they don't know about all this other stuff. They probably don't even care to learn it, and obviously, even if they bought Zapier, they wouldn't even really know how to use Zapier anyways. So that's pretty much the opportunity with GoHighlevel SaaS. So I would say, basically, my point is, I take back what I said. GoHighlevel SaaS can be offered as a SaaS standalone, not just an automation service. And on top of that, I personally wouldn't use it. I'd rather use Zapier. But because what you can do with Zapier is you can set up the automation once and you can use it forever. But for GoHighlevel SaaS, you have to constantly be paying that. I think it's $97 per month. You have to constantly pay that. Whereas Zapier, I don't know what Zapier it is, but it's definitely not $97 per month. Let's be honest. So yeah, That's my opinion. I think you can offer it as a service. And in terms of what I said about, I just think it's an overpriced version of Zapier in terms of the automation feature. But yeah, that's just my opinion.